Alright guys, SpartasFinest here, back again. Got another battle today, a OU battle against a guy named SubakSupreme. And for this battle, it wasn't that close, but I'm mainly uploading it because, well, first of all, he just started a channel and he needs more subscribers because he only has like 10, so go check out his link in the description. And because I think I do a really good job of breaking through his team's defensive core because he has an Alamomola and Blissey, and with Donphan on top of that, which are just incredible walls on each side. And unless I have a mixed attacker, there's not much of a way of breaking through it. So it's gonna be quite a challenge. And I was just proud of the little plan I made that did it. But anyways, when he leaves with Alamomola and I leave with Heatran, I'm not liking that matchup. So I go into Tyranitar. I just want to get up my sand so that way he doesn't have leftovers and stuff, and then maybe set up some Stealth Rocks, even though I know he has the Donphan to spin them away, but maybe force him to switch around a little, and I don't know. But he's going to Toxic. I kind of anticipated that, but I don't know. I didn't really care that much for some reason. I really don't know why, but yeah, I get up my Stealth Rocks, which is pretty nice, and yeah, Sandstorm and leftovers stuff, but now when I look back and I realize that he went for that protect against my Heatran, that lets me know he doesn't know what set I am, and he kind of fears something. He might think I'm like a Spectran with Hidden Power Grass. So knowing he's going to try to Wish here to try and Toxic Stall my Tyranitar, I go into Heatran, and this is a Heatran with Sub and 3 attacks. It's Fire Blast, Hidden Power, and Earth Power. But I predict him to protect here to sked out what my move to hurt him is and go for the sub. But now that I went for the sub, I know he's going to go into his Blissey because he doesn't want to take too many hits with his Alamomola since it doesn't have great special defense. So I'm going to predict that switch into Blissey, go into my Landorus, and he's going to fall for it just as I want. And now my Landorus, he is also a sub with a subset with leftovers and 3 attacks. But he doesn't know that. He can't see my item. He's probably assuming I'm like most Landoruses that are banded or scarfed. Well, just choiced in some way. So now I can go for the sub. And he's going to go into this Rotom. And now he realizes that I have the sub. And he has to switch out or his Rotom's dead. So now his best chance is to bring in one of his main physical walls if he wants to just salvage one of his pokes. He chooses Alamomola, the one I want him to choose. So he has to take a Sand Force boosted Stone Edge, and then if he wants to break my sub, he has to take 2 Sand Force boosted Earthquakes, which is amazing for me because that Stone Edge doesn't do that much, as you saw there. But the Earthquake is stabbed, so it's a lot more powerful. And it's going to do a good chunk of damage here. And that is amazing, because he is forced to go for the Waterfall to take out my sub. And now he kind of has to let this thing stand and die, I guess, because that's at least what he chooses to do. Maybe he could have switched out, but I'm thinking at this health, I probably could have taken it out with anything, which is awesome. So I'm going to be able to Earthquake and just break through the main physical wall of his defensive core, which I was scared that I wouldn't be able to break through at all because I have no mixed attackers, so I had no way of breaking through it without getting the 3 free hits off with Landorus. But now he's going to go into his Rotom. That's pretty much telling me he's scarfed and has the Hidden Power Ice, so I'm going to go into Tyranitar knowing, with the Sandstorm special defense boost and stuff, it's going to do nothing. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happens, and this is the Tyranitar set with Pursuit. So that's what I'm going to go for here, predicting a switch, and that's awesome because I just took out 2 of his pokes right off the bat here. And from this point on, the match is really it's in my control in the way where, I don't know, he's struggling to keep up with me kind of, and I'm going to say it's not that good. That play right there, I was actually just really proud of that whole plan, how it worked out perfectly. I predicted every single one of those moves right from the second I switched in Heatran. But yeah, now I bring in when he brings in Caesar, I bring in Skarmory here, knowing he's probably going to want to go for the Brick Break, predicting Heatran to get some sort of an edge in this battle because, well, I'm ahead 6-4 and he needs some kind of, well, something like that. But anyways, he keeps going for the Brick Break here. I predicted him to switch out. I'm not sure if he just predicted my Whirlwind or what, but yeah, I predicted it. And anyways, he's going to go into a Donphan here. And I'm kind of figuring he's going to go for a Rapid Spin is what I think. So I'm going to switch out. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot to hurt this Donphan too much to switch in directly. I mean, Skarmory can kind of switch into it, but I can't really do anything because all he has is Brave Bird to hit it, and he could set up spikes, but Donphan can just Rapid Spin. Then Donphan actually sets up his own Stealth Rocks instead of Rapid Spinning, which I didn't really expect because his team is weaker with Stealth Rocks than mine, but that's fine. I'm going to go into Latios now because he's really my best thing to hit Donphan. I want to just hit with the Dragon Pulse and wear it down and stuff, but he switches out, which I kind of figured he would, but didn't bother me too much because now his Blissey is getting worn down a bit. I was figuring he would go for some sort of recovery move here, so that way I could switch into Landorus and get another free sub up, and then, go from there and just wreak more havoc on his team. But he's actually going to go for the Toxic, which was probably a smart play, knowing I couldn't really stay in with my Latios, but oh well. But now Landorus is Toxic, and that kind of bothers me. I don't really feel like staying in or setting up a sub because my health is just going to be going down, and I want to help out the Toxic damage with bringing me down faster. So I go straight for the Earthquake, just wanting to hit something. I'd figure he'd I'm pretty sure the best thing he has to take an Earthquake is Donphan, so I was kind of hoping for that, but he's protecting. And I think here I'm going to predict his switch into Donphan or predict some kind of switch. I don't know. I think I'm going to switch out. I do switch out. I go into Heatran here. Yeah, predicting his Donphan. Pretty much, I don't like his Donphan. I want to get it as low as possible, so I bring in Heatran, knowing this way I could pretty much let him choose between either keeping his Donphan and killing Heatran or Rapid Spinning the Stealth Rocks away and losing his Donphan. So I just go straight for the Fire Blast, and that way I can bring him down to a really low amount of HP because he's not that specially bulky, and with Heatran being quite powerful, that's cool and stuff because now I will lose Heatran, but I don't need Heatran for anything on his team. The rest of my team can handle his pretty well and stuff like that. So, yeah, now his Donphan's at a low point where pretty much anything on my team can handle it. So I'm going to go into Latios now to scare it out, or, well, not necessarily scare it out, I just want to hit it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go try to do. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, but he's going to go into his Blissey, who's going to take the Dragon Pulse, obviously, incredibly well, because it's a Blissey. But, yeah, now I'm going to take advantage of the fact that Blissey can't really do anything to Excadrill and go into that now, because I'm figuring I can pretty much bring an Excadrill scared out and set up a free Sword Stance. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. I'm going to bring an Excadrill, and he's going to go for the Wish. And I wanted to go for the Sword Stance here, predicting Protect. But I was too scared of him going into Donphan to get that Wish health. And then I wouldn't be able to one-hit kill him with Excadrill, and especially with Sturdy, even if I got like a crit or something. So I go straight for the Earthquake. He predicts my Sword Dance, which is really good that I went straight for the Earthquake, because he would have just probably had the Flamethrower, and that probably would have done a lot because Excadrill's so frail. But now Donphan is low enough that he will die to the Earthquake, as well the rest of his team, I believe. Well, not necessarily. Oh yeah, also the Earthquake. So yeah, it brings in Caesar. He probably should have just gone for the Ice Shard with Donphan and then the Bullet Punch with Caesar. He might have been able to maybe take me out. I'm not sure, but you know, oh well. I don't think it would have made a difference in the battle, because now he's going to get into Chandelure, who I believe is his last poke. And I'm going to hit that with the Earthquake, which will obviously take it out. And is that the match? We'll see. God, it's taking forever. Okay, yes, that is the match. So good game, SubakSupreme. And guys, make sure you go check them out. And as well, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.